Oh, look, pictures. Well, we didn't need it. Let's put it nicely on it. 10 points! Well, that was a pathetic clap. Welcome, everybody, to a new episode, a new series called Firewatch. I actually started this for two reasons. One, there has been an overwhelming amount of people actually request me to play this. And two, we finally hit 10,000 views on our channel. So I thought we'd celebrate by playing a new, fresh game. Well, not really fresh. It's about 2 weeks old. But still, we're going to play it. We're going to have fun. And I kind of like how if I move my mouse around, I can look around here right now. Let's just play this. Yay! So I don't know what to expect. I've purposely not watched anyone play this game. I didn't want to see anyone play this game. I actually requested it from the creators, and they didn't think my channel was good enough for it. But I'm gonna make them wrong. I'm gonna prove them wrong. It's gonna be a thing. Kind of like how there sounds like there's commotion going on. Look at my mouse. Okay, Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Could be worse places to be. You see, Julia. Okay. But do I click the button? Apparently this... I see Julia. Okay, I gotta click the... I'm an idiot. She's about your age, the late 20s, laughing with the well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You're drunk. So what's your, major? You're pretty! Both of these are kind of like douchey things to say, so I'm just gonna go with this one. You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Was that a burn, you ask? She says defiantly. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asked if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you and Julia's boyfriend. You are Julia's boyfriend. Wow, it's too early, guys. Oh, look at, can I, okay, this is my introductory stage. Boop. Backpack. Backpack. Alright. Ding. Can I grab anything? I want to grab stuff. Wow, the graphics in this are actually not bad. Look at that corner fog. I'm sorry, I get excited over stupid things. Load gear. Awesome. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. When suddenly the Fire Nation attacked. Hence the name Firewatch. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy undersized beagle Julia is in love with. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I like Bucket. I'm going to name him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog. And a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on a deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. Sure, that'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Wow, story of my life. Woo! Doodle-doo. So fair. Don't forget to check in. No fireworks. Well, that just takes the fun out of everything. Maybe I need my gear. Apparently, I already got my gear. Alright. we traveled in the future. I really like the graphics on this. So cool. There's the sun right there. You got the nice fall of the leaves. 1980. It's Thursday night and Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angry by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. Well, both these are horrible. Yeah. You call her an inconsiderable asshole. Whoops. She tells you to fuck yourself and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from the research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like Victoria's Secret model. Both these are hysterical. Let's frolic. I'm very nice. Oh, cool. I can see my feet. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. What is this? Okay, that's enough zooming in. That would make someone say. What's that say? 2 forks, you don't say. 8 more miles? Spacebar! Seems like over-exaggerate. Yep, that is the sun. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings folks from far away. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Bee-ba-ba, fuck did the dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You beat his goddamn face in! Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. Violence solves everything! Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is Connecticut 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Well, these are both kind of jerk things to do. I mean, it's a job she wants. Go with her. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She said that'll be hard, but she'll do it for you if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Oh, usually not as agreeable. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it in a college for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in a stairwell. You see that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Oh gosh. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. Both decide to keep it a secret for now. This is getting depressing. I'm glad to hear with my book. Oh, I'm gonna have to, Bucket is getting older. Julie comments that it's kind of nice because she gets in less trouble around those. I'm still stuck on the picture. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get Julia, who calls you a dope and unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. Oh. You tell her family that they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia. Holy cow. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count in seconds between 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. Okay. Do I go this way? I don't go that way. That's the way I just was. Okay, we could have just hopped over the log. Wow. I thought this game was pretty freaking depressing right now. Like, I get it. It's the introductory stage. A moose! Deer! Okay, bye. So majestic. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her. She can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then, too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, don't worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. Either way, these are horrible. Because one, she's gonna think she's being kidnapped, and the other one, she's gonna wander off. She wanders off. She's less likely to get hit by a car, though. You got the same bar, boring Pearl Street. Hey, that's out here. There is a bar out here called the Pearl Street Bar and Grill. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed at 1 a.m. couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. Of course, I didn't think she could just climb out the window. One night, you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint in below point 1 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but then you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell Julia is coming in to live with them. You don't argue. You'll just say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer's coming up and you'll see an ad in the upper part of a paper for a job. You take it. And that's where the game starts. Now that you got all that depressing stuff out of the way, I think. Enter the lookout tower. Woo! Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Do you see Man on Moon? I do not see Man on Moon. That was a Guardians reference. Am I gonna get murdered? I like getting murdered at the beginning of the game. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, thank you. Alright, we got a red thingy. Yay!
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Screw this book!
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Howdy ho! Hold shift.
Hello?
Hi, there we go.
It's Henry, right?
Cookbook.
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
Hey there, Delilah. La, 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 la.
People take this job to get away from something. So what's wrong?
What's
Pine
wrong with
cone.
you?
Here you go.
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I
Map table.
sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay. What's this? Flora of Shoshone. Yay! Are you learning? Okay, good.
You're just gonna wait me out on this? Ugh, fine. But
What?
I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you.
Okay.
Let's see.
I asked you to
don't know
guess
anything
about me.
you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that one.
Welcome to the job.
Firewatch! There's your intro! Gosh, that took forever. But it was okay. And then it got depressing.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get
Oh, look
some
at that.
work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Where did... What the... What? God damn it. Ah. Okay. Oh, look, pictures. Well, we didn't need it. Let's put it nicely on it. 10 points! Bleach! Let's mix that in with our, Yep. Yep. Boo! Okay, I'm having too much fun throwing stuff. National Forest Guidebook. Can't open anything. Water jug. I'm glad they're pointing all this stuff out. Don't need it. Don't want it. Toolbox. Who needs this crap? Not me! I don't need this. What's that? Oh yeah, it's a perfect place to hide our stuff. Alright. Oh, what's this? Huh. Escape from 2 orcs. What? Are you this bored, sir? You're playing D&D by yourself. 2 orcs lair, magic circle, death mountain, lake of acid. Wow, man. This guy's got one heck of a day job. Here we go. Ta-da. Alright, well. Chlortox. You gotta love it. Anyways, we're going to call it for right now. I know this game's just started. It was a bit of an intro, but hopefully it's going to pick up after this. I thank you guys very much for watching. I thank you very much for following along. I hope you guys are as interested in this as I am, because I want to know where this is going, because it's nice and depressing so far. It's supposed to pick up pretty well, though. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you very much for following along. And as usual, and as always, game on.